Good afternoon. It is Rebecca Santal. I'm a Creative Memories advisor, and I live in upstate South Carolina. And I thought I'd do another YouTube video, another project recipe. So last week, 2 weeks ago, I ordered from Creative Memories, and they had their birthday promo going on, where you could get a special project recipe book if you ordered a certain amount. So I got my book in, and I'm super excited about it. I love project recipes. They make it so easy to do your pages. The cutting guides are right there. They tell you how many pages you need, what size pictures you need, how many pictures you need for each layout. It is step by step laid out for you. Super easy. So I figured let's just dive in and start with sketch number 1. Okay, this is the first sketch we're going to be doing, and I'm going to rotate mine. I actually have vertical pictures. I've already printed my pictures out. Let's show you here. This is my golden retriever bear, and I mean, is he not the most handsome thing you've ever seen? So I just snapped these pictures the other day when he was being his handsome self outside, and I thought, let's do this page. Let's print these pictures off and do this page. So all my pictures are vertical, so I'm going to rotate both sides of the sketch, but it's not going to affect how we cut it or anything. And I've already picked my paper out. It says here you're going to need 2 sheets of designer paper for your base, and then you're going to need 2 other sheets, 2 other designer sheets that coordinate for your cutting guides. And obviously you're going to have some leftovers that you can use on another project. So I am actually using just some stuff that I have left over, and that's what I encourage you to do. I mean, Creative Memories comes out with some amazing stuff. Like, it seems like every other week they're coming out with amazing stuff. Well, you got to use your old stuff if you want to get the new stuff, right? That's what I say. So I have pulled out some colors, some papers that I just think will highlight how gorgeous Bear is. These 2 sheets I'm going to be using as my base, and these are 2 sheets I had left over from Scraptoberfest 2023. So this was last year's Scraptoberfest project recipe kit. So I've got those 2 for my base, and then the papers that I'm going to cut are these 2 sheets that were from the Crafted with Copper papers, and I can't remember when those were out, a couple years ago. But, you know, you got to use up your stash, right? So let's just get started. So I'm going to take, let's see, which one am I going to cut first? I don't really know. So it says here that you've got 2 3x4s, and they have that here, and that to me looks like it is, I could also use a mat, something from the mat pack that's like got 3x4 split, so I might actually be looking for something like that. So I'm not going to make the 3x4 cuts out of my Crafted with Copper page, because I think I'm going to look for a mat that I can put on this page. But so I'll worry about that later. So right now I'm just going to cut the 6x4s and the 3x2s. And my trimmer is over here. So this is my 12-inch trimmer, and like I explained on my last video, I'm left-handed, and it is just easier for me to use my trimmer upside down. I don't know if any other lefties out there feel the same way. Chime in if you do. Leave me a comment. Let me know I'm not the only weird person, but this just makes it super easy for me. So we're just cutting. Let's see, do I have this in view for you? Yes. So I've just cut a 4-inch strip here, and then I'm going to cut another 4-inch strip to cut that piece with, and then that'll be extra. So we've got 3 6x4 mats that we're going to need. And it really is, like I said, project recipes are so easy to just follow the cutting guides. So look here, these are the top two pieces. I've got my 6x4, and I'll decide later which side I actually want to use for my mats. And then we've got the other 6x4 there, and I'm going to cut these 3x2 pieces. So we'll go 3 inches here, and 2 inches. So there's my 2 3x2 pieces. So how fast was that? All right, now the other piece of paper, we just have one 6.5 by 4.5 mat, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to, I'll cut it, because see, on the sketch, this is where the 6.5 by 4.5 is, and I don't have a horizontal picture. So I'm going to be putting pictures here. Like I said, I'm going to rotate it. You'll see it more when I start to lay it out. So I'm going to be putting pictures here, and I don't have a picture here, so this will probably be some kind of a title or a journal mat, or a decorative mat that I'll look for. But I'm going to go ahead and cut that 6.5 by 4.5 because I might use it for layering or for matting. And then we're going to cut 6 3x2s. Let's see, how do I want these to go? Trying to decide if it's going to make a difference to me. Do it like this. It's a slight, it's definitely a pattern, but I'm just trying to decide how I want the direction to go on the 3x2 pieces. It's probably not going to make that big of a difference. Oops, almost got that wrong. That's what happens when you start talking and not paying attention to that. I caught it. So, I was just mumbling to myself there. I am sorry. I know that my audio is not the greatest on this phone, and I hope that you've been able to hear everything I've said so far, because it's just my phone for the audio. I don't have a separate microphone or anything, so I didn't pay attention to that until just now. But I'm not going to redo my video, so let's see if you were able to follow along. Again, when I was mumbling to myself, it wasn't anything you needed to hear. So here we go. Let's just lay this down. My 2 bases. And, sometimes when I flip my sketches, especially if I have them printed out on a separate piece of paper, it's easy to do that. But I'm very visual. So I'm going to turn my book, because it'll help me to see the sketch the way that I want it to be laid out. And I'm just going to set my book right here in front of me so that I can see. So now we're just going to take the pieces and kind of lay them down the way that they are. Let's see. This one here. All right, what do we think? Do we like the craft polka dot better, or do we like the craft with the little swirlies here better? And I could put those on the corners. I think I kind of like that. It brings out the color in Bear's fur. So I'm just dry fitting those right now. I'm gonna tape those down in a minute. All right, let's see what we have by way of mats. So we can use the polka dots for the mats, or, I don't know, see? That really just brings out, it looks like you can't see the design of the paper, but it just brings out his beautiful, beautiful fur. Like that. And this one I left 4x6 because I wanted to see if I wanted to mat all 4 of them or not. Oh, I see. Is this the... No, that's slightly off. I don't know how I got that off. I'll have to go back and trim that a little bit. It's so weird. Sometimes if you're not paying attention, you'd have it slightly under the line or over the line on your trimmer. It gets a little off, but that's no big deal. I'll just trim that little bit off. Actually, what I could do is this the same. Here. Those two are the same. So, there. Problem fixed. Problem solved. Those 2 mats are the same. Put it down here and no one even notices. Okay. Well, fix that problem. Now, do I want to mat on this one? I mean, does it look weird to me? So this is what I'm going to try to figure out. Here's my square picture, and that'll go there or there. And then we're just going to try to find some embellishments. Okay, so I have found some embellishments and some little things to add on. This I got from the Go Fetch our current pet collection, Go Fetch. They have these mat sheets like this. You can cut off the mats and or just use the back. But I thought it matched so well, so I cut off this little 3x4, and I'm just going to do the one. I'm not going to use another 3x4 or anything with it. And a little embellishment that came with that Croptoberfest 2023. And then this also came off the Go Fetch mat. So I did go back and cut my 6.5 by 4.5 mat that I didn't think I would use because I needed to break up this color a little bit. It's, you know, it's the exact same color. So breaking that up, and then I'm just going to do a little journal about our boy Bear. I took these pictures actually on the 5-month anniversary of the day we adopted him. So we've had him for a little over 5 months now, and he's just amazing. This makes me laugh because if you know Bear, he doesn't bark. Occasionally he will bark, but very, very rarely. So he's a quiet dog. But I just had to put that in there because it made me laugh. And then this little embellishment was crafted with copper. So I've used, you know, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Smorgasbord? Maybe? Compilation? Smattering, if you will, of different collections. But, you know, that's how great Creative Memories is they make their products to coordinate across collections. And then you can do something like this when you start having scraps. You can create full pages and it looks perfectly coordinated and put together because that's how it's made. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was definitely a shorter video than the last time, but you know, again, a testament to how easy a project recipe is. So next time we'll do number 2. We'll do project recipe number 2 and see how it turns out. So I was watching my video back and I realized that you couldn't see the right side of my page. So I apologize for that, but as you can see now, I just wanted to give you a shot of it. It's basically exactly like the other side. I just, you know, rotated my squares, you know, from top to bottom. I also realized that I forgot my border strip or border sticker, border punch, whatever you want to put. There is a border option in the project recipe. As you can see here, they use, I want to say, border stickers. So I found this sticker strip from the Croptoberfest 2023. set. I think it's from the Project Recipes stickers. And so we're just going to add this to finish off our page. I think that's really cute. I was sitting here looking at my page and I was like, something is missing. But there. Perfect. Now it looks great, and now you can see my whole layout. I'll try to do better next time and show you the entire working area, workspace for the whole video. I hope you enjoyed that video. It was super easy, obviously, as you can tell, doing the project recipe. It went by so fast. And I will have another video out to you soon. We'll do another project recipe, and just feel free to subscribe, like my channel, whatever you got to do. Click all the little buttons, leave me comments, and if you don't have a Creative Memories advisor, please consider me. You know, you can. I have links on my YouTube channel, and you can shop with me. You can join my Facebook group. I would love to have you. If you do have an advisor, please support her, but continue to watch my videos. So I will see you next time.